me ZNT because I'm the best in the game. I got the fame, the style that isn't lame.
Hey, is there a cassette tape anywhere?
I sure do. This cassette is the best, I can attest. Best cassette in the east to the west. Yeah, I ain't a rapper. This cassette's dapper. I'm no capper.
Okay, do you mind if I take that off your hands?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, thank you.
No problem, bro.
And this is this week's Closet Classics.
Oh my god. If you could go back to your 7th grade self and redo anything, what would you redo?
Wow, that's a good question. I guess I probably... Are you talking about hockey or just in general?
Hockey.
Probably just have more confidence in myself and have fun while doing it. It's probably the biggest thing because as long as you have confidence, you can do anything, for sure.
And one more.
Yeah.
What do you think the biggest mistake that you've learned from that you've ever made in your hockey career was?
That's another good question. Again, probably similar to what I just said. I think anytime you have confidence, it's really easy to do well. And so I think one of the biggest mistakes I made when I was younger is not believing in myself. And so I think once you get over that, it's really, easy to be resilient and get over that. So.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi.
Hi.
How old were you when you started to play hockey?
I was 6. I started out as a figure skater and then I switched. Actually, I can tell you guys a funny story. When I was a figure skater, my sister, we were in a competition together, and my sister got 1st place and I got 3rd place, and I cried. And then I switched to hockey. But yeah, so I was 6.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Were you always a defenseman?
I wasn't. So this is another story where I cried, actually. When I was so I started out as a forward, and then when I was a squirt, I played boys, and so my boys' youth hockey coach told me that he wanted me to try being a defenseman. I really didn't like the idea, and then I cried. And then I played defense, and I actually ended up really liking it, and so then I never went back.
Yeah.
When you were younger, did you see yourself as an Olympic gold medalist?
When I was younger, I think I knew I always wanted to try to make the Olympic team. And I think winning a gold medal was always the dream. So yeah, I think the answer is yes, for sure.
How did you accomplish becoming an Olympic skater, and what steps did you take to achieve it?
Yeah, I think it's hard to explain. I love the game. So for me, when I use the word sacrifice, a lot of the things that normal people would consider sacrifices, I don't consider them sacrifices because I love hockey so much. But so if you want to talk about little things, like on holidays, I used to go up to the rink and shoot pucks with my dad, doing all the extra things, shooting pucks, going to the rink, when your friends are doing things. And not that you can't hang out with your friends, just making sure you get the work done before you do other things. And so I think things like that, all the little things, and just having fun, because if you're not having fun, then why are you doing it? And when you have fun, it makes it easy to get better.
Okay.
So,
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What boy hockey teams did you play on?
I played when I was a mite, I played for Burlington, and then after that, I played for the Northern Cyclones up in Hudson. My dad owns them, so I played for them.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I have a question. So winning the gold is obviously the dream. So did winning it in that sudden death shootout fashion make it a little more special?
Yeah, I think that winning a gold medal is an extremely unique and rare opportunity, and again, a difficult experience to describe because it's such a unique feeling. And to bring home a gold medal for your country is just the most special thing that you can do, I think. And so it was extremely dramatic the way we had to win. And so I think it definitely made it more exciting for us. We were on the bench and shutting our eyes and holding hands and kind of like, linking arms and praying that, our goalie was going to make the stops, which she did, and our players were going to score goals. And so I think, it definitely made it more special and definitely more exciting, nerve-wracking.
Cool. And so what's your training and diet like when you're doing, when you're in the Olympics?
Yeah, so during the Olympic year, we come together and train together for the 6 months before. So we were down in Wesley Chapel, Florida, which is near Tampa. And so we were between 5 and 6 days a week at the rink from between 8 and 2. You go to the rink, you warm up, get ready, hang out with your teammates a little bit, and then you get on the ice. We have about 2-hour practices. And then you kind of break for lunch and then do a strength training workout. And then you get to go home and relax, and we had swimming pools because we lived in Florida, so that was fun.
Great. And another thing, besides your stop here at BCAT, what was your favorite part about your big media tour?
Yeah, we did a lot of fun things. We went to Ellen, so that was awesome.
Yeah.
She was really cool and awesome and super nice to us. And we also did Jimmy Fallon, so that was really cool. And going to New York City was awesome, too. I'd never been there before. So
no, I saw they tried to
fun.
pile all of you into one cab.
Yeah. On the side of New York City, so that was fun.
All right, what else is on my list? So what kind of things, like before you were on the what did you do to get on the Olympic team?
Yeah.
Like what was the
goal?
The steps and different teams you had to play on?
Yeah, so when I was in high school, I went up to the National Sports Academy in Lake Placid, which doesn't exist anymore. But so I went up there, and I played there for 3 years, and then I came back, graduated from Burlington High School, and so I went out to Boston College. And so, like I said before, it's a lot of the little things: shooting pucks, going to the weight room, eating right, just making smart decisions, things like that. And I think the most important thing is never giving up. There are a lot of teams I didn't make. There are a lot of times I got cut from teams. People told me it wasn't good enough. And like I said, I just love hockey so much, so I just kept trying and getting back up every time I fell, and like I said, never giving up. And so I think that's the most important thing, is being resilient and never giving up because you love it and that's your dream.
And so I know somebody had touched on it before, but what was kind of the chronology? You played on Mites, and then you played for the Devils here for one season?
Yeah, so I played Mites in Burlington my first year of hockey. Then I went up and played boys hockey up in New Hampshire for the majority of my youth hockey. And then in 8th grade, the first time I played girls actually was I played for Burlington High School that one year. And then I ended up going up to Lake Placid, New York for the 3 years. And then I came back down here, graduated from Burlington High School, and then I went to Boston College.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're a graduate, you're a Red Devil.
I am. I am.
Okay, great. That's all I have. Sure, anybody? Oh, yes, Rich. This is our news director, Richard Hosford, ladies and gentlemen.
Can you just talk a little bit about the experience of arriving in South Korea and the welcome there, and sort of your impression of being in a different country and representing the United States while you do it?
Yeah, for sure. South Korea was amazing. The people were so nice. We were really thrilled with how excited they were to have us, and so it was so cool being in a different country and experiencing a different culture. It's totally different than America. And so it was definitely a fun experience. Like I said, they were so excited to have us, so that made it so much more fun. And then, of course, being there with other Team USA athletes. So I always talk about the opening ceremonies. It was the funnest thing ever, walking out with your, Team USA, other athletes and teammates. And so when you walk out together as Team USA, you're Team USA. It's not just women's hockey. You're all teammates. And so that was really special.
And how about just the opening ceremony? I mean, it's such a big spectacle watching on TV. What's it like to actually be there in the moment?
Yeah, it was crazy. Again, it's something that's really hard to describe. And like I said, when you're walking out as Team USA and you're representing your country. And so it just was chills. Like, it was so breathtaking and exciting. And to have everybody cheering when Team USA walks out was really special and really fun.
Great. Thank you.
No problem.
Oh, here we go.
What was your reaction when they were putting the gold medal around your neck?
That is a great question. Again, something that's really hard to describe because it's a unique feeling. I had the chills. It's just like, it's so crazy to feel so much pride. You're wearing the USA jersey, you're getting a gold medal. And again, we made history. We hadn't won a gold medal in 20 years. And so to bring home the gold medal for all the girls who came before us and everyone, all of you guys who are going to come after us was just definitely a really special feeling.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sure, give this girl a mic. Yeah. Hi, how are you? So, a few questions. What was your major in college?
I'm currently studying applied psychology and human development, and my minor is biology.
Cool. And so now that you're home,
Yep.
this is home, yeah?
Yep.
What are your next steps?
So right now, I took a leave of absence from Boston College so that I could go. Like I said, we trained together for 6 months for the Olympics, and so I took a leave of absence and I redshirted. So next year I'll have my last year. I'll be a senior. So I have 1 more year left at Boston College. So right now I'm kind of just hanging out with my family and enjoying the downtime, and start training again sometime soon.
Yeah. And what is your ultimate goal for a job?
Yeah, I think that we're, as a group of, in women's hockey in general, we're working really hard towards growing the game and seeing how far we can take that. And so I think the goal would be to primarily be able to play hockey and help you guys do the same thing. So when you grow up, you guys can, play hockey just like the boys get to. And so that's our goal right now. So that would be my first choice for sure.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, good luck.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
What's your team what's your relationship with your team?
My Team USA teammates?
Yeah.
It's awesome. We're a really tight-knit group. There's a huge age difference, so the youngest girl was 19, the oldest was 30. And so you can imagine the different, points at your life that people are in. And so I think it's awesome how we were able to come together as a group and be super tight-knit and trust each other and have confidence in each other. So we were really tight for sure. We had a lot of fun together.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What motivated you to get better?
I think, like I said before, I just love playing hockey. And so every time I went out and shot pucks with my dad, I just had a great time. And like I said, just have fun with it. And so I think I talk a lot about, like I said, we made history. And so wanting to bring home a gold medal for your country since the 1998 girls. And we all look up to those girls. And so we hope one day you guys are looking up to us like we looked up to them.
Thank you.
You're welcome.